Go ahead.
Hi, I'm David. I am the administrator of the Facebook group, The History of the Philadelphia Civic Center 1985 to 1996, and I'm going to finally have the interview with my best friend and neighbor, Jose Martinez.
Hello, my name is Jose Martinez. I worked at the Civic Center 85 to 1986, September of 86.
How did you find the job?
It was a summer job first in 85. I would work there at a summer job. I got it when I was 18 or 19. I can't even remember. 19 years old. I got the job. A friend recommended me to go. You need a job. They're hiring. I went there, got the job, and at first I was just a janitor. Cleaning the stalls, cleaning the stadium. Didn't know nothing about the NWA there at the time or the wrestling stuff. Because they had different things there, like conventions, computers. They would sell different things every week when I was working at the time. I only had it for the summer job of that year. When summer finished in 85, August, going to September, they asked me if I wanted to stay on. I said, sure, why not? Still not knowing that the wrestling was still there. One weekend I'm at my house watching wrestling like I usually do. I was watching NWA back then. WWF, NWA, AWA, UWF. And when I was watching NWA, they say at the Philadelphia Civic Center, 34th and Market, I was surprised that I said, wait a minute, I worked there. There's wrestling there? And I love the wrestling ever back since the 70s. We'll get back to that in another time. But as I'm working at the Civic Center, realizing the NWA is there, I said, I definitely got to work on the weekends to see this stuff. Got to work on the weekends, got to see NWA, and it's prime time. I figured because I loved the NWA back then in the 80s, going up to all the way up to the 90s. And I was surprised that I still got there, and I got to see the wrestling matches for free because I came an hour early because we had to clean up the place at the end of the event. Once the wrestling was over, my job was to clean up the whole entire place. Besides me and other people, we would clean up everything.
What kind of hours did you work, like from time to end?
It was like maybe 7-8 hours. Actually, that many hours.
What time did you get there? To what time?
Well, I used to get there early. I would get there like an hour early because I wanted to see the wrestling. I always wanted to. I got to see for free. I'm a maintenance guy and I got to see free wrestling. And I used to put a staff jacket on and actually got closer to the ring. And anyway. So as years went by, as months went by, not years, months, my bad. Months went by, got to see almost everybody. Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, the Four Horsemen, mind you, I love them. And all the other wrestlers that would come to the Civic Center. Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. So I'm also a street wrestler. People know me from Philly, 3rd and Norris, 9th and Erie, Percy Street. And somewhere in Washington, I can't remember exactly the address, from 15th to 17th Street on Washington Avenue, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I used to wrestle on the street, especially on Norris and on Erie. Everybody knew me more around Norris Street, 3rd and Norris, and on Erie Avenue. They knew I was a big wrestling fan. I used to make wrestling belts for us, for our leads. Me and my friend Anthony Ramos, that's his name. We always make belts together. He made the United States title of back then. If you remember the United States title, the real original one.
That Magnum TA held?
Yeah, Magnum TA held. Baron Windham held it. Who else held it? A bunch of people held that old title that everybody loved.
Nikita Koloff.
Yeah, Nikita Koloff held it. So I made a replica. We made a replica out of cardboard. Don't mind you, cardboard and maybe brown vinyl. They used black leather back then. We just used brown vinyl. Took the belt with me to work. Decided to take it with me. No lie. I took it to work. After the wrestling went on, all the wrestlers was headed out of the thing. One of the Four Horsemen, I can't remember which one, Tully Blanchard or Arn Anderson said, hey, that's one of our belts. What he's doing with one of our belts. They came over, because that's when from this distance, it was farther. I can say maybe a little bit farther from how close I am to the camera. They thought it was a real belt. Later on, I will show you how some of my belts look like. So he comes up, say, "Hey, that's one of ours." I say, "No, this is mine. There's no way that's yours." Went to grab it, couldn't realize how light it was because it was made out of cardboard, mind you. He looked at it, it looked so real, and then he realized it wasn't one of theirs because he saw the staples around it and how light it was. It was cardboard, and he was like, "Yeah, this ain't one of ours because it's too heavy." I actually said, "Hey, that's a good job. It looked like one of our belts." And that's one of the stories that I love about NWA, working at the Civic Center. And got to see a lot of free matches. My favorite ones, I got to go see when Rock and Roll Express won the tag team titles. The place went nuts.
I was there that same night at my first show.
I didn't have to pay because I worked there. That place went crazy.
No one expected. It was the first title change for the Philadelphia Civic Center, and that place went nuts.
It went bananas.
No one expected it.
But yeah, I had a lot of great memories working there. But like, people would know me from in the streets if they knew me from 3rd and Norris and like Erie Avenue. We used to always wrestle. Philadelphia, of course, is from. Love my Phillies, love my Eagles. Sixers, all right, and I love my Flyers. So yeah, but I love my wrestling.